In a small Indian town, there lived an artist named Prakash, who painted portraits on the dusty streets of Delhi. One day, while sketching tourists near the Red Fort, his eyes met those of Charlotte, a kind-hearted woman from Sweden traveling alone. She asked him for a portrait, and as his brush moved, something deeper took shape between them. For days, she returned to his street corner, not for another painting, but for another conversation. They spoke of dreams, of art, of two worlds that couldn't be more different, yet felt so connected. When it was time for Charlotte to leave, she held his hand and said softly, "If love is true, the world is not too big." Months passed. They wrote letters, exchanged drawings, and sent love through ink and paper. But the distance was heavy, and flights were far beyond Prakash's means. So one day, he made a decision that would change his life. He sold all his paintings, bought a second-hand bicycle, and began a journey of over 6,000 kilometers, from India through Afghanistan, Iran, Turkey, and finally to Sweden. It took him 5 months, through deserts, snow, hunger, and loneliness. People along the way gave him food, shelter, and hope. Every turn of the wheel was powered by love. When he finally reached Gothenburg, he was exhausted, covered in dust, and trembling from the cold. Charlotte opened the door, tears filling her eyes as she whispered, "You came for me." Prakash smiled, his voice breaking. "I told you, the world isn't too big." They got married soon after. A simple ceremony filled with laughter, flowers, and tears of joy. Years later, their children grew up hearing the same story every night. The story of the man who cycled across the world for love. And in their living room hung a small faded painting, the portrait that started it all.